Good evening, I'm Sean Embrack and welcome to another edition of the HGP Sportscast, sponsored by HGPTV. We begin with squash and we tell you that the Guyana Squash Association, in collaboration with its #1 corporate sponsor, Digicel, will run off the annual Farfan and Mendez Junior Squash Tournament at the Georgetown Club Squash Court. Calvin Chapman will tell us more.
This will be the final junior tournament for 2016 and it commences this evening, November 16, and will conclude on Sunday, November 20th. 50 players have registered for a competition and they have been divided into 9 categories, with players of equal skill levels in each category. Caribbean Girls Under 19 runner-up Tila Fernandes is top seed in Category A and will be challenged by Boys Under 13 Caribbean champion Shamari Wilshire, Alex Cheeks, and the Islam twins Daniel and Anthony. Category B has Makeda Hardin, Rebecca Lowe, Maya Lewis, and Samuel Ince Caraval competing for the title. A few of the players will use this tournament as a warm-up, as they will be leaving Guyana shortly to participate in the Canadian and US Junior Squash Open tournaments, scheduled to be held in December. Matches will be played from 6 p.m. daily, with the finals set to commence from 11 a.m. on Sunday.
Thank you, Calvin, and look out in tomorrow's sportscast for some of the opening round action in the Farfan and Mendez Junior Squash Tournament. Moving on, we tell you that the Guyana Football Federation, GFF, unveiled plans for a grassroots football festival. Newly appointed technical director of GFF, Ian Greenwood, that is, with a review.
We're going to have one grassroots festival in each of the 9 associations, okay? Each of the festivals is going to be the start of the long-term grassroots plan, which will kick off in the end of January next year. So the idea of the festivals this weekend is to really design a nice program for a brand new amount of new kids. So the program is going to be running for 5 to 12 years old. So what we really want to do at the GFF is to get a brand new group of players into the football fraternity. So the idea of the festivals is to try and bring out as many new boys and girls as possible that are going to be new to the sport. What we're looking to do as well is get as many parents, aunties, uncles, relatives, friends to come on board as well. So the main idea of the festival is to get as many new people involved as possible.
The festival will continue in 2017 with emphasis on coaching.
For 2017, we'll be launching the grassroots coaching program. So that'll be again aimed from 5 to 12 years old. Where they'll have structured sessions from February up until April. They'll have grassroots festivals in the summer months and again a coaching programme that will be age specific following on from them. So in terms of the festival itself, it's to really promote grassroots football in Guyana, because at the moment it's one of the key areas that as a nation we struggle with in terms of the structure, in terms of the amount of young boys and girls that are playing.
The first festival will be held at the village of Growling Grove on the east coast of Demerara, Saturday, November 19, 2016, and runs from 10 in the morning until 2 p.m. Meanwhile, the Stag Elite League will officially kick off Season 2, albeit with 6 clubs.
We have 6 teams that would have been confirmed for participation this Sunday. We start on the 20th on DCC ground. The first game is at 16 hours. We will release the fixtures during the course of today. We will also send you the revised rules and regulations so that you are aware of them as well. And we will post any other relevant information as we go on. But as it is, we have 6 teams that would have been confirmed.
Negotiations with the 4 aggrieved clubs are ongoing with a view to have them play in Season 2 of the league.
As far as I'm aware, like I would have mentioned, 6 teams would have been confirmed. We have not taken a position outside of the fact that we have 6 teams confirmed. I think negotiations are still in train in terms of having the maximum participation from all of the clubs, but as it is, we have 6 teams confirmed for participation on Sunday.
The first game of the Stag Elite League will kick off at 4 p.m. at the Demerara Cricket Club ground, DCC. The official march past of teams will precede the opening game, GDF versus Victoria King, and the feature match, Fruta Conquerors versus Top 20 of Linden. And finally, in our sportscast, we tell you that the Guyana Jaguars are off to Warner Park to extend their 18-game unbeaten streak when they face Leeward Islands in their first day-night and second 4-day game of the season.
After thumping Jamaica Scorpions in the opening round of the WICB PCL 4-Day 2016-17 season, defending champions Guyana Jaguars departed on Tuesday, November 15 for the Leeward Islands. Guyana will take on Leeward Islands Hurricanes from November 18 to 21 at Warner Park before moving to the Darren Sammy Cricket Ground to face Windward Islands Volcanoes from November 25 to 28. Thereafter, return home to challenge Barbados Pride in a day-and-night encounter. The Jaguars have opted to include pacer Romario Shepherd, who will replace spinner Ian Hooper, who went wicketless against the Scorpions but bowled economical and showed good signs for the future. The full squad reads Rajendra Chandraka, Taijarain Chandrapal, Shimron Hetimayo, Leon Johnson, Vishal Singh, Shivnarain Chandrapal, Raymond Reefer, Anthony Bramble, Veersamy Pamal, Romario Shepherd, Gudakish Moti, Keon Joseph, and Christopher Barnwell.
And that concludes our Sportscast. We want to invite you to join us here again tomorrow for another edition of the HGP Sportscast. I am Sean Embrock saying be a good sport.